into Davis Arena as we press our way tonight to the Nightmare Rumble, one of the most exciting, anticipated events of OVW's year. We kick it off with a bang tonight in Davis Arena. Right now, we kick off OVW television.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your OVW Television Championship. Introducing to the ring, the challenger. He is the man, Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan will be in that Nightmare Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. And if you've never seen a Rumble, it's over the top rope and both feet must hit the floor. We start with two superstars and another one enters the ring every 2 minutes. It's like changing the saga, changing the scenario. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head, Doc, every 2 minutes.
Absolutely, you don't know what to expect next.
And his opponent, he is the OVW Television Champion, Colton Cage.
One standing tall at the end of it all is the new #1 contender. There's a shot at the OVW heavyweight title currently held by the monster Abyss. What if it's Colton Cage standing tall at the end of it all? Could it be the television champion versus the OVW heavyweight champion? The Bro God versus the Bro God with a bad attitude, I should say, versus the monster.
You know, I think there's a few fans that might like to see the monster get his hands on Colton Cage after what he did to his former tag team partner, Dustin Jackson.
You know, Dustin Jackson's also in that Nightmare Rumble, and you got to believe that he's going to want to get his hands on Colton Cage when it's every man for himself.
Very true, and you know, when you have a bit of rivalry with someone and then you get in the match, you know, your sights might not be set on winning that match, but more so taking out some frustration on the person that you want to punch in the face.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a little taste, a little sample of a speed
Rumble
later tonight.
Getting punched in the face? What's Eddie Knight doing?
We have not seen Eddie Knight since Christmas Chaos when Doc, he was knocked down after getting beeled into the steel cage.
I was hoping we were going to start 2019 with some actual wrestling and not a fist fight.
Remember that this, ladies and gentlemen, this story between Dapper Dan, this animosity between Dan and Eddie Knight is steeped in manipulation and lies. Dan manipulated and lied and really played on Eddie Knight's kindness and cost him the television championship toward the end of 2019, or 2018, I should say.
Eddie looks to still have a chip on his shoulder. I hope he didn't set a New Year's resolution and not lose his temper, otherwise that's already gone out the window.
Eddie Knight is not involved in this match, though.
Yeah, he has no business being out here. Now what's he stepping up to Colton Cage for? Oh no, hold on.
He's got old business with Dapper Dan, and apparently it's Colton Cage who's standing in between Knight and Dapper Dan. Look at the rage and fury in this young man.
And he just, I think Colton Cage was just mouthing off to Eddie, and Eddie said, if you want some too, big boy, I'll take you on.
I don't think the bell has sounded. I don't know. I was asking about a disqualification or wondering, but I don't think the match has ever even started.
You're correct. The bell has not rung. Therefore, I mean, you can't throw out a match that hasn't taken place yet. I'm not sure if we're going to get to it, though, if these guys just keep playing into each other.
Chaos to start off this week's edition of OVW Television, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos to start the new year in 2019. Good to see that we were picking things up right where we left off in 2018. Could we get some help out here to separate these two? I mean, come on. Look out!
No!
Dapper Dan waits and waiting for his moment to strike as Eddie Knight heads back to the back. Dapper Dan is fully aware that the bell has not started yet, making this match official.
Say what you want about Dapper Dan and his tactics, but that strategy right there, Gilbert.
Neither one of these guys are what you would consider OVW favorites.
Well, certainly not. I think most of these fans just want to see these guys just beat the ever-living tar out of each other and leave nothing laying. Gosh. Wicked clothesline from the dastardly Dapper Dan, otherwise known as the man, Dapper Dan.
I'm still shocked by the actions of Eddie Knight at the top of our broadcast this week.
Well, it looks like he may have.
Knight's been stirring apparently since the Nightmare Rumble a couple weeks ago. As Colton Cage's shoulder wraps around that steel post. And Dapper Dan, the man they call Dapper Dan, slow and methodical in his offense.
Well, you know, Dapper Dan, you know, leave it to him. I mean, he not only tricked Eddie Knight into giving him a title shot, took his television championship, and then tried to take him out, try to pretty much end his career in that Twin Chambers match in this double steel cage. And now Dapper Dan's looking to put away Colton Cage.
I gotta wonder if Dapper Dan is wasting too much time here.
He's waiting. He's a spot picker. He's always waiting for the right opportunity, the right spot to finish off his opponent.
Dan may be looking for the right spot
There
to
it is.
plant Colton Cage. That's his move. Dan gets the cover here, and it's all finished. And Eddie Knight is back. Knight's back.
Who gave Eddie Knight a chair? I think he lost his sitting privileges.
He's coming in, trying to swing for the fences, aiming for Dapper Dan's head. Look at Dan trying to lure in Eddie Knight because he knows that they're not going to let him in. Dan's a big man now.
Make Eddie Knight stand backstage from now on.
But that
shouldn't have a chair. Hold on a second.
That distraction created the opportunity, a window of opportunity for Colton Cage here. Swinging momentum back in his favor.
He's hit that reverse DDT, and there's the scissors kick.
Into the cover, both legs are hooked, and Colton Cage wins this chaotic television title contest.
Your winner and still OVW Television Champion, Colton Cage.
Eddie Knight, Dapper Dan, Colton Cage, Dustin Jackson, they will all be in the Nightmare Rumble this Saturday night as you watch this at the Louisville Market, January the 5th, here in Davis Arena. What's going to happen when it's every man for themselves?
I can't wait.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Not with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
All roads lead to the Nightmare Rumble, January the 5th, here in Davis Arena, ladies and gentlemen. The event brought to you by Cricket Wireless, Lemmy Law, Game Exchange, and the Night School of Welding.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing to the ring, Brittany Garcia.
Information on our website, ovwrestling.com, and you buy tickets online at Gladiator Sports Network.live. We shift gears now to Femme Fatale action. And Doc, tell me how Brittany is doing as she stands atop the Femme Fatale mountain here in OVW as our women's champion.
Well, you know, she was sitting pretty and she was as happy as can be, but I think that finally things are starting to set in, and she is the champion, and she's going to have to defend tonight.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by the It Girls, Jaylee.
Certainly no love lost between Mercy and Jaylee, or any of the It Girls for that matter. And really it goes into the backstory here because it was the broadcaster and Mercy's colleague and our colleague, your wife, Brittany Garcia, who finally stood up to the bully in Jaylee at Christmas Chaos and won, much to the shock of all the OVW faithful, won that OVW Women's Championship. I tell you what, Doc, ever since Jaylee has been incensed since losing that women's title.
Yeah, and it looks to me like Brittany Garcia is looking to poke the bear, so to speak, so she just knocked off the It Girls trying to do their classic pose in the corner.
A couple of weeks ago on OVW television, you had Jaylee come into the ring trying to intimidate Brittany, but really it did not work.
Absolutely not. Let me tell you, my wife is not, she might not be a trained wrestler, but she is not one to ever back down from a fight.
I think we got a window into who wears the pants in your home. I'm just saying.
Hey, let's not make assumptions there, Gilbert.
She knocked Jaylee on her keister, and it was certainly a surprised look in the now challenger's eyes. How odd is it to say that? Jaylee, the champion for the better part of 2018 in the OVW women's division. Now we see her in the challenger role, and that's not a role that she's used to playing, Doc.
Certainly so. And what happens if Brittany Garcia beats Jaylee? Is it going to be Brittany versus Brittany for the title?
Yeah, Brittany Garcia needs to have eyes in the back of her head. She needs to study how the It Girls operate, because much like some of the other factions we see here in OVW, when you face one, you face all of them. But look at this intensity.
Well, Jaylee is showing exactly why. She's one of the most dominant OVW women's champions we've ever had.
I don't even think this is subtle. I think Jaylee is trying to send a message directly to your wife in Brittany Deveray.
I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt about it, and I know for a fact Brittany is watching intently at the television monitor, watching every move.
So I got to ask, Doc, what has Brittany been doing to train? I know she's the women's champion, but again, she's a broadcaster and not a wrestler. She's a broadcaster. Now she's got a title match.
Well, let me tell you this. She is not training.
Look at this intensity from Jaylee.
She's not training to out-wrestle Jaylee. She's training to fight Jaylee, although Jaylee looks to be putting the fight to Brittany Garcia in the ring right now. Although, hold on a second.
If Brittany Deveray's head is over the second rope and Jaylee is trying to choke the life out of her with her knee, like we just saw her do to Brittany Garcia, like, what is Brittany doing to prepare for that, to bring the fight to Jaylee? Ultimately, I'm asking how my friend's going to survive. I'm really concerned about Brittany.
Well, that's a great question. I've done everything I can to try to prepare, but she said she wants to do this 100% on her own, and she says she knows she can do it. I hope she's right. I hope she is.
Jaylee is a bad girl with a mean streak, and it runs hotter than ever now that she's no longer the OVW Women's Champion.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible, but she looks even more vicious than she did prior to losing the title. I mean, just choking the life out of Brittany Garcia here. Come on.
I'm calling out Brittany Deveray. It's almost like Jaylee is seeing Brittany Deveray. This is uncalled for from the It Girls. But again, okay, so we talk about the intensity of Jaylee. Is Brittany Deveray prepared for that? Is Brittany prepared for the It Girls on the outside of the ring?
Well, let me tell you this.
Valerie Vernon and Callie?
I'd tell you this much. If Valerie or Callie are within swinging distance of Brittany and she has an arm free, they better watch out. But you're right. You're right. It's essentially a 3-on-1 contest anytime you face any of the It Girls.
You think it's a coincidence that Jaylee happens to be facing somebody also named Brittany in the lead up to her match against Brittany Deveray?
I absolutely wonder the same thing, Gilbert. I mean, she has to be channeling, thinking, I'm going to beat Brittany here. I'm going to defeat Brittany and get back my women's championship.
Garcia's trying to fire back here.
Trying to pick up some steam with the clothesline now.
Jaylee is in trouble here.
Jaylee fires right back.
And again, I say, ladies and gentlemen, remember that Jaylee was the women's champion for the better part of 2018. You don't stand on top of a division here in OVW for nearly a year and not know what you're doing inside the squared circle. What is this, Brittany's 5th, 6th match ever?
Yeah, I mean, you can count them on 2 hands, Gilbert. And other than being in that Twin Chambers match, it's been years since she's been in the ring.
I mean, for those that don't know, of course, Brittany Deveray started as a trainee in the school here at OVW. That was, what, nearly 10 years ago? Had a couple of matches, decided that she wanted to be a broadcaster, and it was really the bullying of the It Girls, more specifically Jaylee, that forced Brittany Deveray to dig into a place that she had not been for many, many years, for her to stand up.
Oh, gosh.
For not only herself, but Mercy. But right now, it's Brittany Garcia who can't stand up for herself.
Well, she just got ripped down by the hair by Jaylee, who then, as soon as upon landing to the mat, just started pummeling her. Jaylee just slugging away at Brittany Garcia and then knocks in the
That's it. That's her
arm
move.
bar, the Red Ripper.
The Red Ripper, is that what she calls it? My goodness, because she's trying to rip that arm right out of its socket.
And I don't think she's going to let go.
She's won the match. Enough is enough.
Oh, no. Come on now.
I mean, I was expecting Mercy can't even make the...
What are they doing?
Make the announcement. I don't know what they're doing. Come on now.
I'll tell you exactly what they're doing, Gilbert. Jaylee is sending a message.
Come on, that's a broadcaster.
No.
That's the ring announcer.
We can help.
She cannot put her hands on a ring announcer. Mercy can't even defend herself. She's not a trained wrestler.
She's locked in that Red Ripper onto Ashley, to Mercy right in the middle of the ring. She can't even do anything.
She is snapped. You know what this is about? This is about sending a message to Brittany Garcia. Mercy and Brittany are like best friends. Best friends in ringside. And here comes the OVW Women's Champion. And the It Girls heading for high ground.
I hope Mercy's okay there. Brittany, get out of there! Brittany! Oh, God.
McNaylor's just left the broadcast booth here, and now the It Girls are laying the boots over Brittany Garcia as Mercy tries to lay over Brittany, and this is all about softening up Brittany Garcia before the Nightmare Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. This Saturday, January 5th, when Brittany's women's title is on the line versus Jaylee. Jaylee's got the belt. I wondered aloud if Jaylee was trying to send a message to Brittany Garcia, but with what we see here, that message has been sent loud and clear. The head of the It Girls wants that back, and that is the OVW Women's title. What is Brittany gonna do when the broadcaster has to stand up to the bully once again at the Nightmare Rumble?
The biggest mistake people make is listening to and acting on bad advice. For some reason, friends ask probing questions, make doomsday predictions, and give really bad advice about someone else's divorce. Remember, a lot of times they're speaking from their own bad experience. That doesn't have to be your experience. Go to lemmylaw.com and get help going through your divorce.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
This next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
You are looking at two of the most feared men in tag team wrestling today.
War King.
Crimson and Jax Dane, together known as the War King, the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions. I am joined back at the broadcast booth by my colleague, Dr. Mandy Ted McNaylor. Doc, I know it's going to be tough for you. How is Brittany doing backstage?
Unfortunately, I did a quick evaluation. It seemed like anything overly pathological to prevent her from competing tonight, but definitely banged up. Definitely banged up.
Adding more fuel to the fire, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nightmare Rumble when the OVW Women's title is on the line. But right now, the tag team title is defended here on OVW television. The first television of a new year.
These are some of the most dominant tag team champions we've ever had.
That's the word. Raw, dominating power. That's the story when you look at the War Kings.
Will be the team to topple the Kings. I don't know if anyone has what it takes.
The effort to topple the Kings is really what led to the demise of the
And their opponents making their way to the ring. Dane.
So Dimes
and Brandon Wolfe.
and Wolfe, certainly with an uphill battle, with a mountain to climb, to say the least here, Doc.
You can say that again. I mean, Brandon Brandon and Dimes have a lot of tremendous upside, a young high-flying tag team with a lot of promise, but they aren't the War Kings.
Look, in football they say it only on any given Sunday, but in professional wrestling, folks, it is any given second. It only takes 3 for the upset of a lifetime, and Dimes and Wolfe are going to have to use speed to their advantage.
Taking a move, and he just got stuck. And Jax, fortunately, had a little mercy. He said he's going to let him try again.
Well, it's almost like a rabid animal playing with its prey.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, look at that. I mean, he basically almost caved in the sternum of Dimes right there with that boot.
The War Kings are like carnivores, and they feast on flesh.
Jax Dane now taking a shoulder block from Dimes, who now is going for that high-risk maneuver, that high-flying action.
That's what I was talking about. Stick and move. Stick and move. You didn't stick hard enough, and you probably should have moved. But he moved here.
Slip behind, duck the clothesline. Sunset flip.
Uh-oh. Doesn't have enough momentum.
Moves out of the way, though, from the punch.
Smart. This is what Dimes and Wolfe have to do. Good. Short drop kick right to the knee. Takes the big man down.
Whoa. What the heck is... Oh
DDT!
DDT! What an innovative DDT from Dimes.
And Dane just got spiked in the middle of the ring.
Go, Wolfe, go!
Incoming.
This might be their opportunity. Their chance at glory. The double drop kick onto Crimson.
And this is what I said, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes 3 seconds as
what
Wolfe
is going on? Wolfe
quickly
is
going to the top.
Oh, no! Oh, my God!
Oh, no! To the floor. That's a long way down, Doc.
Absolutely so. I mean, he just fell about 15 feet from the top turnbuckle to the floor.
Again, Dimes and Wolfe, they knew exactly who they were going into battle with. It's right there in the name. The War Kings, you were going into a war.
Jax Dane does not look happy. Oh, God.
You talked about that animal like toying with their food, a predator toying with their prey. I think the predator got angry.
I don't know if they're going to do much toying from this point forward. They look all business now.
Crimson, former OVW heavyweight champion. More than 400 days undefeated in TNA.
Both these men, both these War Kings.
And you pose a great question. Who can stop these two? Who stands up to the War Kings?
I do not know. Oh, God.
All the way into the lights goes Brandon Wolfe.
You
know that
more Kings right now.
King's Ransom is holding on to that, what's left of the Nightmare Cup trophy. It's now a chain, but that gives them a tag team title shot whenever, wherever they want.
Certainly so, and you have to think they're probably watching backstage every single move the War Kings are making. But, you know, they may also wait to see if another team can topple the War Kings.
If the War Kings are the hottest free agents in professional, if the War Kings are the most feared tag team in professional wrestling, then without a doubt, King's Ransom were the hottest free agents. And they are both here in OVW.
Certainly so. It remains to be seen that perhaps King's Ransom will cash in at some point. But I tell you what, Brandon Wolfe isn't going to be...
It's not a perhaps, Doc, to me. Oh, my God! He almost threw him over the top rope.
I don't know. If I was King's Ransom, I'd wait and see if another team could soften him up first.
My God! Brandon Wolfe almost landed in the front row here in Davis Arena with that belly-to-belly release.
If I was watching that backstage, I wouldn't be in any hurry to take on the War Kings.
I want to show you this again, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the launch from Jax Dane. Wow, back here to the action live, we've seen a tag, and Crimson makes his way back into the contest. And all those strategies that I was talking about Dimes and Wolfe using about making quick tags and isolating your opponent in the corner, well, the War Kings are doing just that.
And it's working out very, very well. for the War Kings. Oh no, huge elbow drop from Crimson.
Picking apart their opponent.
Just finish this.
Piece by piece. I don't know if Dimes did Wolfe any favors there.
Yeah, if anything, he just might have just prolonged the agony.
I mean, I don't know if Dimes, but look, what does that say about the heart, the drive, the determination, the will, and the young superstars? You don't get a shot on OVW television every week. You certainly don't get a shot for the television or for the tag team title, any title for that matter.
Well, certainly, I mean,
Yeah,
this is a
Dimes.
huge
Yeah,
opportunity.
Wolfe, fight now. Go now. This is your moment. This is your time.
There's also something to be said about learn to live to fight another day, but Wolfe somehow gets that insecurity onto Jax's tags are made from both sides.
Dimes is the first to strike here.
Is it sticking and moving you were talking about?
Jax the jaw of Crimson. The War Kings are on their heels here, Doc.
Crimson just throwing Dimes off.
Look out!
Dimes somehow gets the boot up to the face of Crimson. This could be his chance.
May have just saved his own life.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Head scissor into the forearm here. What's this from Dimes? Whoa! Into the cutter, ladies and gentlemen. Upset City. Could we have an upset here?
He's going to go for it
He
again.
catches Jax down too. Oh, are you starting to get that feeling in your stomach, Doc?
I'm getting goosebumps, Gilbert.
Dimes and
This might
Wolfe are
happen.
giving the War Kings their best.
This might happen.
Dimes is worth $1 million.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He got caught in the grass. He got caught in the grass.
Off was his head.
Dimes is worth pennies right now. 1, 2, 3. Here's another victory for the War Kings.
Here's your winners of the match, War Kings.
A valiant, terrific, noteworthy effort by Dimes and Wolfe. But at the end of the day, it is another emphatic win for Crimson and Jax Dane. Who can stop the War Kings? I'll take you back and show you the closing minutes of this contest now, ladies and gentlemen. It was off with his head. 1, 2, 3 for Crimson.
I gotta give all the credit in the world to Dimes and Wolfe, though. They put up a heck of a fight, and I still think those young men have a bright future. But hold on, wait a second. We're not scheduled for an interview.
Okay, you go to the ring and tell him that.
Yeah, right. Now, what does a 500-pound gorilla say?
I do not want to hear one person
Anything
in
you
this
want.
audience clap for us. I don't want to hear one person chant our names, because we've been coming here every week now for these titles, these precious titles, every week. And you've got nobody, and I mean nobody, in the back that can beat us. There's nobody in the state of Kentucky that can beat us. Hell, I'll be honest, there isn't anybody in the world that can beat us. Crimson and Jax Dane are the two most dominant heavyweights in the world, and now
we're aligned as kings, War Kings. And what do kings do? They go place to place, town to town, village to village, and take over. Exactly what we've done right here at OVW.
keep in mind, there's only one set of kings at OVW.
If anybody dare step in this ring next week, the following week, the week after, anytime, it'll be off with their heads.
Jax Dane not subtle there. They are brash, they are confident, but can they be stopped? Or will the War Kings reign last?
They just
forever?
challenged any tag team in the world, Gilbert. Any tag team in the world. the challenge has been made.
You dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? You want to be the best, you've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dream today.
It doesn't matter if you've loved a day in your life. Within 4 to 6 weeks, we're gonna teach you how to weld.
OVW Rewind, brought to you by Lemmy Law. Need a lawyer? Get Lemmy at LemmyLaw.com. OVW and Lemmy Law, an unbeatable tag team.
The Nightmare Rumbles a couple weeks ago. As Colton Cage's shoulder wraps around that steel post. And Dapper Dan, the man they call Dapper Dan, slow and methodical in his offense.
Dapper Dan, leave it to him. I mean, he not only tricked Eddie Knight into giving him a title shot, took his television championship, and then tried to take him out, try to pretty much end his career in that Twin Chambers match in this double steel cage. And now Dapper Dan's looking to put away Colton Cage.
I gotta wonder if Dapper Dan is wasting too much time here.
He's waiting. He's a spot picker. He's always waiting for the right opportunity, the right spot.
And
to
it
finish
looks like
off his opponent.
Dan may be looking for the right spot to
There it is.
plant Colton Cage. That's his move. Dan gets the cover here, and it's all finished. And Eddie Knight is back. Knight's back.
Who gave Eddie Knight a chair? I think he lost his sitting privileges.
He's coming in, trying to swing for the fences, aiming for Dapper Dan's head. Look at Dan trying to lure in Eddie Knight because he knows that they're not going to let him in. Dan's a big man now.
Make Eddie Knight stand backstage from now on.
But that
shouldn't have a chair. Hold on a second.
That distraction created the opportunity, a window of opportunity for Colton Cage here. Swinging momentum back in his favor.
He's hit that reverse DDT, and there's the scissors kick.
Into the cover, both legs are hooked, and Colton Cage wins this chaotic television title contest.
Your winner and still OVW Television Champion, Colton Cage.
Eddie Knight, Dapper Dan, Colton Cage, Dustin Jackson, they will all be in the Nightmare Rumble this Saturday night as you watch this at the Louisville Market, January the 5th, here in Davis Arena. What's gonna happen when it's every man for themselves?
I can't wait.
4, 5, 4.
Welcome back into Davis Arena.
Introducing first,
Shepherdsville Rd.
Shiloh Jones.
Nightmare Rumble taking place tonight as you watch this at the Louisville Market, January the 5th, and here on OVW Television, we're going to give you a little, a taste, a little sample of the Rumble with a, what do you call this, Doc, a rapid Rumble?
That's right, and I love nothing more than a little appetizer.
Rather than, we're going to start with 2 superstars, and then rather than another one entering, and I use the term superstars very loosely when I'm referring to Shiloh Jones, just to be clear, I should say. But nonetheless, we start with 2 superstars, and rather than another one entering every 2 minutes as it would be in the Nightmare Rumble, another one will enter every minute.
Well, not to mention, not only is there a prize for winning the
Introducing
Rumble,
next,
there's a penalty if you're the first one to get thrown
Maximus
out.
Khan.
Indeed, the first person eliminated in this Rapid Rumble gets the number 2 spot. The winner of the Rapid Rumble gets the second to last spot in the Rumble. You know that the first person going into the Rumble, unfortunately, is this man's brother, Leonis Khan, the other half of King's Ransom. Can Maximus get that prime second to last entrant in the Rumble?
And you know,
or will he? What would happen? Doc, let's play this out. What happens if Leonis is number 1, but Maximus is number 2, and it's every man for themselves in the Rumble?
that would be an amazing sight to see, Gilbert, but what's got to happen before then is Maximus has to be the first one thrown out here, and I don't know if Shiloh Jones, and don't get me wrong, I love the guy, I don't know if he has what it takes to do it.
How interesting that we start with Shiloh Jones and one of the Khan brothers, of course. Maximus Khan taking off the Nightmare chain, the melted down remains of the Nightmare Cup. And you know who melted it down? Shiloh Jones, DL3.
Well, I think it was time for
Shiloh hurt himself. Shiloh hurt himself.
Trying to dance it off, but
God, that hurt so bad. I felt it all the way up here, Doc.
Absolutely, you heard the echo of that flesh popping.
Maximus Khan is picking up where King's Ransom left off with the entourage in the Twin Chambers at Christmas Chaos.
He's just throwing around Shiloh Jones, bouncing him around like a pinball. Oh, God.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, over the top rope, both feet must hit the floor to be eliminated. The one standing tall at the end of it all is the winner of this Rapid Rumble and claims the second to last spot.
Your next entrant.
In the full Nightmare Rumble.
DL3.
Poor Shiloh, if he would have gotten thrown out there, then he'd have to face Maximus first in this one and Leonis first in the next one. But hold on, wait.
And here's the thing about the Rumble. When you get a new entrant, this is what I was talking about. The saga, the situation, the jeopardy changes every minute. Because while Maximus was on top, now Shiloh Jones, best friend and tag team partner, just became an ally in the ring. These two can work together and try and eliminate Maximus Khan.
I thought maybe we were going to have a surprise elimination there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. He got caught. He got caught, Gilbert.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. He's out. He's out.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
We've just seen our
5,
first elimination.
4,
it is going to be brother versus brother at the start of the Nightmare Rumble, Gilbert.
Leonis and Maximus Khan will start the Nightmare Rumble.
Smooth.
Oh, my God.
And I would have focused on the Khans right now, but the Trinidad Titan has hit the ring with fury and fire here.
I can't believe what just happened. Oh, no.
Complete strength display from Justin Smooth. What a year it was for Smooth in 2018. He defeated Billy Gunn at OVW 1000.
He defeated Tommy Dreamer that same night.
And I was stopped just short of becoming the OVW heavyweight champion. Could Smooth be the odds-on favorite heading in to the Nightmare Rumble? With unfinished business with the Monster Abyss.
Certainly so, especially
10,
if he wins
9,
tonight.
8, 7,
second to last
6,
spot.
5,
we got another competitor
4,
coming out.
3, 2, 1.
Who's it gonna be?
Big D.
I'm the whipping, Gilbert.
4, 3.
But another ally here for DL3 and Shiloh Jones. We now have all of the Entourage 2.0 in this Rapid Rumble. Can you believe we're gonna start the Nightmare Rumble with the Khan brothers against each other?
I can't. I just want to know, though, are they going to fight, or are they just going to wait for the rest of the men to come out and take them out one by one?
What a way to start 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Now the question is who's going to get the second to last spot and win this Rapid Rumble?
Well, I think the odds are in the camp of the Kings of the Street as Shiloh, DL, and Big D look to work together. Hold on.
Can't be all three of them. Again, it is every man for themselves.
7, 6, 5,
Up, out, and over.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, did you feel that?
Amen.
There's a sickening chill in Davis Arena as Satan's favorite sinner enters the ring.
No love lost between the Trinidad Titan and the Demon Amon. Storied history between these two.
Indeed, remember that the Trinidad Titan Justin Smooth was the first person to ever pin the shoulders of the Demon to the mat.
Looks to me like these two are about to go at it, but we got to take a commercial break.
We still take a break right now. OVW continues. We'll keep the cameras rolling.
What's going to happen?
Personal Fitness and Rehabilitation is the official training and medical partner for Ohio Valley Wrestling. Personal Fitness and Rehabilitation is designed to help manage spine, hip, and knee pain both before and after surgery. Personal Fitness and Rehabilitation will ensure that you reach and maintain your lifestyle and fitness goals. Get back in the game of life. Call 502-875-4737 for an appointment now, or visit www.pfrhealth.com to learn more. Your life, your health, better.
When people call the office, they're angry or they're scared because they don't know what's going to happen. They've imagined what's going to happen, or they've been told exactly what's going to happen. Legal problems are rarely as bad as we've imagined, and they're never as bad as your ex says they are. The reality of divorce is hard. The imagined is even harder. We help people focus on what's important. Go to LemmyLaw.com and we'll help you get through your divorce.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Not with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Big to OVW. You know what time it is?
It's showtime.
During the break, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Thompson entered the Rumble, but right now it is the Juggernaut, who also has some unfinished business coming out of Christmas Chaos with the Void, or the Monster Abyss.
Looking to carry that momentum from Christmas Chaos into the Nightmare Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a rapid Rumble. The first person eliminated got the second entry in the Nightmare Rumble. Now that was Maximus Khan. We now know that it will be Khan versus Khan. King's Ransom 1-2 in the Nightmare Rumble this Saturday
9,
night.
8, 7,
Look forward
6,
now to the one
5,
standing tall at the end
4,
of it all.
3,
10-man
2,
over
1.
the top rope mini Rumble. Who's next? Because the winner of this rapid Rumble, Doc, gets the second to last spot in the Nightmare Rumble tonight.
Right.
You following that?
Absolutely
The
right.
winner here gets the second to last spot.
Crazy Steve.
And so let's play this out. If it's Khan versus Khan, 1 versus 2, what happens if it's a member of the Void? What happens if it's a member of Abyss's army, Abyss's own family, who wins the Nightmare Rumble? Would Crazy Steve be crazy enough to challenge the monster? Could it be a monster versus a demon in Amon? Remember, the winner of the Nightmare Rumble is the new #1 contender.
You're right, and that is something I don't know. I don't know. We might find out. God, I can't imagine.
10, 9, 8, 7,
If my
6,
calculations are correct,
5,
this is number 10.
4,
Hold on, we
3,
just had an elimination.
2,
Smooth
1.
went out. Smooth went out.
Justin Smooth has been eliminated. Melvin Maximus
goes out as Mr. Marvelous hits the ring. And how badly Marvelous would want to get that second to last spot, because we know who the last spot is. By hook or by crook, the Snake got the spot a couple weeks ago on OVW television. Adam Revolver has the final entry in the Rumble.
Strategery is the word, Gilbert, and that's what Adam Revolver used.
It's not a word.
I'm a doctor, just trust me. And I'll tell you what, now that's a dance.
And you see Entourage 2.0 working very well together
What?
as a team.
Shiloh Jones and DL3 has been eliminated.
It's every man for themselves at the Rumble.
It wasn't time to whip it.
Oh, yes it was. DL3 knows it's every man for himself. So does Shiloh Jones. You know who knows most of all? Big D.
Big D made it very, very clear right there that he's not going to let anyone stand in his way for the OVW Heavyweight Championship opportunity. What if we saw Big D versus Abyss? just saw Big D take a big dump on the shallow in DL3. Wonder if the Monster Abyss has his sights set on Big D. He better, because you don't know who's going to win. I think any one of these men over the last year has shown that they want glory. They want gold. They want to be champion.
Melvin Maximus was our 10th and final entrance in this Rapid Rumble, ladies and gentlemen.
You wouldn't know it because he's just taking a pounding from the Juggernaut.
And we got to take our last television timeout. Who's going to get that second to last spot in the Rumble? OVW continues.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Not with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Back here at Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. This is a Rapid Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. The winner here gets the second to last spot in the Nightmare Rumble at the Saturday Night Special, January 5th, as you watch this tonight in the Louisville market.
How's Sam Thompson still in there? He should have been thrown out already.
Here in Davis Arena, we are down to the final six. Zoe and Melvin Maximus, Big D and Sam Thompson, and Void members Crazy Steve and Amon.
Come on, Big D.
Thompson in trouble here.
Oh, no. Oh,
no! Into the line for Big D.
Big D has been eliminated. Sam Thompson has been eliminated.
There goes the duck.
Down to the final four. The Juggernaut, the Marvelous One, the Demon, and the Never-Ending Nightmare. One of these four men gets a prime spot in the Nightmare Rumble, the second to last entry. Only one position better, and that's held by Adam Revolver.
You better believe it, Gilbert. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Look at these four men going at it. I mean, this would be an amazing tag team match in and of itself, but we're seeing every man for themselves with only one opportunity to enter at the second to last spot in that Nightmare Rumble.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the Nightmare Rumble, one of the most exciting nights of the year here in OVW. You start with two superstars, another one comes in every 2 minutes, and every 2 minutes the game changes.
Just as we saw tonight, a very fast version of the same thing. I mean, you could hardly keep up with everything. That one was too quick to call.
And you never know who's coming through the curtain after every 2 minutes. There's shocks, there's surprises, there's things you never saw coming. Hey, remember, there's going to be a former world heavyweight champion in the Rumble.
And you know, the thing is, you don't know who might be across from you in that Rumble. I mean, heck, last year...
Juggernaut's in trouble. Juggernaut's in trouble.
Oh,
Void
no.
working together. Amon and Crazy Steve working together to eliminate Zoe here.
Can they get rid of the Beast Unleashed? Oh, no.
Both feet got to hit the floor to be eliminated. So there's a good shot. Oh, he's so close. It's only 1 foot. It's only 1 foot.
Crazy Steve has been eliminated.
Steve went out on the other side of the ring.
Well, what I was going to say is, it was last year we had a surprise entrant, Bud Dwight, making a return.
And he
won
the
whole thing.
And he won it all.
So who knows what surprise might show up and possibly win.
Zoe needs to roll back in underneath that bottom rope because I believe he's had 1 foot touch, so he's in a very vulnerable position here. But unless both feet hit the floor.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold on a second.
Amon has been eliminated.
Melvin thinks he's done it, but I think Zoe's still in this. As we see him kind of backwards rolling his way back
Mr.
in.
Marvelous has no idea.
Zoe hanging on once again.
My
no!
goodness!
The Gemini hits the
has
floor,
been eliminated.
and it's a marvelous
and your winner,
victory for Melvin Maximus. You know what this means? Adam Revolver may be coming last into the Rumble, but Melvin Maximus is going to be right before him. The two best spots in the Rumble. And look at the snake. The snake has bitten once again.
Well, Melvin can have that second to last spot all he wants, but he's not going to have a leg to stand on.
Another underhanded, low, sneaky, dirty attack courtesy of Adam Revolver.
Strategy, Gilbert. He knows if Melvin Maximus can't even stand on his own 2 feet, he doesn't stand a chance in that Nightmare Rumble.
Where's he going now?
To finish the job.
What is he doing here? 2 chairs?
You know, just in case one's not enough.
Trying to soften up. Revolver's trying to soften up Melvin Maximus, and he's flirting with the fine here. He'll certainly be fine for that. Oh my! Oh my! Don't do this! Somebody get out here and stop this!
He becomes the champion. He doesn't have to worry about money. Do it, Adam. Do it.
Vanetti! Remember that Tony Vanetti is also in the Nightmare Rumble, along with Shannon the Dude. All roads lead to the Nightmare Rumble, and the story changes every 2 minutes. Can you imagine what's going to happen when Vanetti and the Dude both get in there? When Revolver gets in there with Melvin Maximus? When the Cons start 1 and 2?
It's going to be a nightmare.
What about Big D? He eliminated DL3 and Shiloh Jones. Will they be looking for revenge?
There's a lot of questions, but you got to wait till the Rumble tonight to find out.
All be on the same page.
I don't know, Gilbert.
And who's the world champion, the former world champion, who's going to be there for the Nightmare Rumble?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the most exciting nights of the year, and there's only one way for you to see it, live and in person, right here at Davis Arena. We'll see you at the Nightmare Rumble.